Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pinches it off him. And it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov has been caught there. There's a quick free kick. And here's Batistuta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Foot in. And here's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Casapia are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Owen. Oh, nice touch. Kessié produces the perfect tackle there. Mateus. And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Nearly, but not quite. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. So it is still 0-0. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard gets it away. Casapia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Owen. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it out wide. Now this could... This is their second corner of the game. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Robertson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that was asking for too much. Not the most convincing of passes. Kessié. Neymar. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Oh, nicely intercepted. Stoichkov. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
No luck with that dink over the top. And he was quick to react. Casapia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And the shot! And he's there to get it away. That is good strength. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Xavi Alonso.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Stoichkov. And this is Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, strongly challenged there. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
The second period is on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been slipped through. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. And he shoots! O'Shea clears. Casapia are looking to go forward now. And this is Stoichkov. Can he get away here? And here's Van Basten. Neymar. Oh, that is a good real chance! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That was a given. It always was.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
It's a pretty loose pass. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Stoichkov. Oh, great chance! He's had a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And now a sudden chance to... Defending was strong and firm.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has been slung wide. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Shoots! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Neymar, in with the challenge. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, he's just misjudged that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18, Owen. Number 4, Mateus. Number 14, Xabi Alonso.
Batistuta.
Well,
not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Number 7, Messi. Number 22,
Cannavaro gets it clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a cute ball. He's in plenty of space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Batistuta. Joelinton. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And Stoichkov! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
He's picked his way through. And this is Messi. There's the shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Neymar, Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Desperate defending required here.
Number 2, Robertson. Coming on the field, number 17, Van Nistelrooy. Number 20.
And he shoots! He's gone looking for safety.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's really well cleared. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Kaut. He's got away. Kaut. And it's pulled back.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others.
And a chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Kessié.
And there goes the final whistle. Casapia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won
And
it.
now, to all members of the crowd,
picking
I'd
up
like
the
to
Man of
ask
the
you
Match
to join
award,
me in
and
wishing
no
our
surprise
birthday
there.
boy a very special
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And this is Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
And he was quick to react. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta. Nicked it back promptly. Guardiola. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Good read, needed to be. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And this is Van Basten. Kessié! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Casapia with the corner, there first. That's a decent clearance. Scholes. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Casapia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Casapia have their second corner now. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He might be in here! Oh, just to keep... He's having a shot! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter.
Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe! Has fallen kindly here. And that's a good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
Shoots! Oh, good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Raul. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Scholes. Looking for
Everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Raul. And this is Van Basten.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Casapia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Right card!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Referee's given a throw. Alonso, Serginho. And it's Scholes. Robson! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, that's a key interception. Van Basten. No, that was never going to make it.
3 minutes at a time.
Kessié. Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Basten chasing after it. Van Basten. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Casapia are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So off we go again. Boucher. And it's been given away. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
It's rising! Harmlessly behind.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Passing nice and neat. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Silvestre cuts it out. And it's Van Basten. He's on it, can he get away? Indonesia needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Guardiola. And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? And the keeper's got it again. Kessié. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Van Basten. Spread it left. Can he get it through? That's an imaginative pass. Almost an hour gone. Kessié. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And here's the chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Batistuta might just make this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Robson. And it's Scholes. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Well, played right into his path. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 15.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Serginho. Number 10, Brian Robson. Number 18, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 7, Yudes. Number 9,
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. That is a great pick out.
Number 16.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is that. Surely he can't miss. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 8, Raul. Coming on the field is number 4, El Hadj Diouf.
Casapia choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment.
He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful goal to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
They're up to 5 corners now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Robertson at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Casapia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Neymar. Now it's Villa. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it. Perfection.
Pasapia, and the shot! Well taken goal. And what a climax we have here! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. Neymar. And it's been played through. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Batistuta. Robertson, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Goes for goal! Oh, super goal! A as smooth as it gets. An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
3 minutes is
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Bellingham. Howson wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Casapia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Conceição. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Couch. In by Couch. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's in a great position here. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. Bellingham, out towards the flank, Hazard, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short, and a chance! This time surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he's there to clear it. Corner number 2 then. Hazard! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Finds himself... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Casapia have themselves a chance from the spot. Donnarumma to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And it's Rice. Just eases him off the ball. Belletti. Not where it came from. Couch crosses. Getting up there! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Balde. Mateus. Hazard. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Batistuta. That is good alertness. Francisco Conceição. Jupe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mateus. Jupe. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Oh, that was vital. Van Basten. To Couch. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Hazard with the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Couch.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
In by Couch. And that has put paid to that. Kessié! And he's taking no chances there. Ambitious ball here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Lovely feet. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jupe. Played out to the left flank. He's found the way through.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Cleared
time.
away. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Batistuta. Casapia have a free kick. Batistuta in the hunt and looking threatening. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Casapia producing a Nile. Tries from a long way out. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Played out well. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's not got that quite right.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's shifting through the gears here. He slings it in. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. Just about within shooting range. Francisco Conceição looking understandably energised after his goal. Could be danger here. Francisco Conceição Mateus. And it's Bellingham. And that was asking for too much.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on the field is
Kessié.
number 8, Messi.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Kaut, in with the challenge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Balde. Azar. To Messi. It's come to nothing. Francisco Conceição tries to play it through. He's had a shot! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
On the clock now. Conceição. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good spread. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Mateus can get it clear. Francisco Conceição. Juve. Mateus promptly onto that, and that is that. Azar. Mateus. Francisco Conceição. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely weighted pass. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. And Batistuta! And he's stuck it away. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness.
Number 9.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Hazard. Number 9.
Casapia are having a ball here.
Coming on the field, number 18, Gakpo.
Neymar!
Number 15,
Oh,
Mbappe.
impressive strike. Referee's given a throw. Now here's the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Rice. Spread it left. And it's Balde. Nice physical challenge. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, snips Van Basten! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Neymar. Neymar! And that's a good finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third. And there goes the final whistle. Casapia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the pass is intercepted. And Van Nistelrooy! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Spread to the right. He is through here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Van Basten. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? And this is Van Basten. And he's running, chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Just eases him off the ball. Right, can he finish? It's hit the upright. Van Dijk can clear it away. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! And he's really put himself on the line here. Casapia have their third corner. That is a brilliant interception. Como are looking to go forward now. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Serginho tries to pass it through, but he's cut it out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And here's Batistuta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
A header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Van Nistelrooy. Foot in. Looking for the run. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Decent hit from there. No, that's been intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. 30 minutes gone. Can he get on the end of... Decent chance! Goulet, Rijkaard does well to get it back. And this is Batistuta. Goulet. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, sweet feet. He has found a way through. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Donnarumma punts it upfield. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Van Basten. Mbappe! Van Basten is having a shot! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Casapia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it. Takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Camavinga. Casapia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. That has not gone well. And that's a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him. Furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And it's Messi. Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Casapia with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's got away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Goulet. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. That's a shade optimistic. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And the counter is on. And this is Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And yes, it's him again. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything that...
Oh, just to keep... And Batistuta! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team...
Van Nistelrooy! In he goes again. Oh, and it's come back out to him. It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
Takes a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish! And that's another fine save. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Guardiola. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. He's in, must be! That's put paid to the danger. It's gone out for a throw-in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Chance! And that's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things look... Tries one from range! And he's stuck it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Casapia are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 6. Número 29. Número 9. Número 11.
Kukçu providing an outlet on that flank. That's an excellent interception.
Número 7.
Now he's off and running.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
That's been slipped through, and he was alert to it. Now it's Kane. And here's Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. 5 minutes to add. Stood up well to him there. Dumfries. Caicedo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a threatening ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Counts can get it clear. Now it's Stoichkov. And we're done. Casapia, looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Batistuta has given away a free kick.
Pretty robust defending.
Neymar. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has not gone well. Now it's Kaut. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu makes a dash for it. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That has been cut short. Now it's Van Basten. He's found a way through. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Batistuta. Can he get it through? And he's there to get it away. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Brilliantly cut out. That's put paid to the danger. Some really good ball movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Casapia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And Batistuta! There it is!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Casapia have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Hibernian definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Caught offside that time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Kukçu, and he's got the beating of his man. That's really well cleared. And that is out of play.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Very nicely done. Kukçu. Edmilson. No way through there. Kessié. And it's Kukçu.
Casapia can certainly afford.
Bit too much weight on the pass. And it's been hooked away. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Now he's off and running. Pass just lacking in accuracy. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Hibernian clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Searching pass he's played there. Will play through for the wide man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Casapia go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Casapia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Casapia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to play him in. Has a look up and delivers. Cleared without hesitation. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Kaut. Hazard. Kaut. Now it's Batistuta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's in on Haaland! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Kaut. O'Shea wins the duel this time. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And here's Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Driven in. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And here's Kaut. And that was nowhere near his best. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this is a great position. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 10, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Mateus.
Casapia leading now. Casapia still have the cards to affect this game. He's a sharp little ball here. And Batistuta! And that's a good finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a nothing or...
He's having a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Coming on to replace him is...
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
McAllister.
Now that looks a decent ball. That'll be a throw. Crossed in again. Impressive jump. Another one of football's and how moments. Oh, this looks sharp. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. Howson spots it and intercepts. Howson clears. Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet.
Well,
that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar, he's got away. Mateus, can he spark a counter here? Neymar, he's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now, what about a counter-attack? He can run onto that. Real chance! In he goes again. And that's in. Deep into injury time. Some heroic... And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Casapia proudly puff out their chests in victory. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Might be danger here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. He's on big chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Totti with the cross. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Perez. That is a brilliant interception. And this is Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass. Raya clears. And here's Van Basten. Decent chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Casapia with a chance to get level. What a save by David Raya! Van Basten has it in a wide position. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Totti, and he's found a way past. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Marmouche is offering a wry smile there.
Pumas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Casapia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a shade optimistic. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. He's in a great... Neymar! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Cannavaro. That's really well cleared. And here's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Raya getting this one clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? This is a promising build-up. Van Basten. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So no flag here. Real chance! And a neat finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Pumas are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be
And Marmoush! Oh, split-second reaction.
Marmoush clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe. That ball looks a good one.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he's there to retrieve it. Casapia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Robson is always looking to break lines. And here's Neymar. Lovely ball. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. A goal at a really telling moment. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Casapia cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Neymar. And that's a good ball. And a chance! And he's taking no chances there. And here's Batistuta. Oh, what a ball! Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Casapia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pumas needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Van Basten. Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. And here's Neymar. Neymar. And this is Neymar. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Totti. Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Brilliantly cut out. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Great defending, strong and determined.
Casapia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Van Basten. Casapia still have the cards to affect this game. Not a hint of offside here. Shoots! And he's gone looking for safety.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
No, that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar, pinches it off him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Totti. He'll try to keep this alive. And this is Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. Robson with 2 goals already to his name. And now the breakaway.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Batistuta going after that. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
"75 minutes played. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking for options for movement. Marmouche! And that's a good finish. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Pumas now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Crosses it in. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Marmouche. Olise, he has found a way through. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Raya gets it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. He has a look up. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage...
Just the keeper in his way. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. He's had it taken off him. Now that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that will be it. Casapia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, and that gets things running. San Antonio have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
He's shifting through the gear, and the shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first decent chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Casapia are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Over to the right flank. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Casapia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Deco. Now here's the delivery. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Neymar. Oh, it's Batistuta. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's been hooked away. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Van Nistelrooy. Juve. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Juve. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they win it back again.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And now the breakaway. Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Deco. Good, strong midfield running here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured.
Casapia couldn't really be...
Good effort from distance. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Deco. Deco plays it in. It's a goal kick. That is ended up in no man's land. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Casapia will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution on the field, number 2, Cafu. Coming on the field is number 6, Serginho.
And we get things going again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Deco. And Deco! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's going to go a long way. Silvestre.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's out for a goal kick. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. That has not gone well. Silvestre. That's Busquets. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in. Van Nistelrooy finds himself offside.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
This game already looks like a fait accompli. He's played it long. Iniesta is herring after that one. Schneider. No way through there. Busquets. Almost an hour gone. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Spread neatly. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Iniesta. Diouf.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Schneider. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are playing them off the park. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb. And
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Van Basten.
yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through, and Batistuta! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! And this is getting ridiculous. borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Neymar! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. Spread to the right. That's where it came from. And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? And that's in. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes,
Shot a goal!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Neymar. Takes on his marker. And it's Batistuta. That is a great kick out. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Shapes to shoot!
At a time.
And the number on the board is 3. And smartly reclaimed. Jupe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Iniesta has it in. Takes the shot! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters...